guys, I'm here for another video, and that is going to be a book tag, and I'm really excited because I actually got tagged to do this. This is the first time I've actually been tagged to do a video. Normally I just make book tags because I'm just like, whatever, I'm going to do it because it sounds like fun. But I actually got tagged to do this tag, and that is the 25 bookish facts about me tag, and I was tagged by Grace over at G Swizzle Books, and I feel really bad because I actually didn't realize she tagged me. I watched her video, but for some reason I just didn't see the bit about the tagging, and I was like, oh no, and it was like a month ago, so I feel really bad. But I am making the tag. I would have made it a month ago if I knew that I was tagged, but I just feel so bad. But I'm doing it now. So here you're gonna get 25 bookish facts about me, so I'm really excited. So fact number one is I've been reading for most of my life. I've always grown up being a reader, and it's just been my life. Like, my parents are readers, my brother read a little bit, most of the family reads, so it's just been, I've been brought up with reading, and it's just a really big part of my life. Fact number two is I have 150 books that are unread on my bookshelves. If you can see, all this crap is 150 books that I need to read, and I hope I will get to in my life at some point. Fact number three is I actually feel like I have a book buying problem. It's not legit, but I just can't stop buying books. It's a problem. That's why there's 150 unread books on my shelves, because I keep buying books and I just can't stop doing it. So it's always like bad books, bad books, bad books, bad books. Just, it's too much, isn't it, that I have so many. Number four is that I think it's annoying sometimes being in Australia because you can't buy as good of books as you can in like other countries like America, because Australia, we can only really buy books from like Book Depository or Book Utopia. QBD is another bookstore, and we don't really have that many options for book buying. Like, say if people really wanted to buy hardbacks a lot, we don't really have those in store a lot, so it's kind of annoying. And it's like we don't have access to like a lot of book subscription services, and like Book Outlet is a bookstore that I'd love to be able to buy from, but I can't. Amazon in America is really good too, but it's just annoying that we don't have as many opportunities as everyone else. Fact number five is I have a habit of actually just buying whole series of books and then I just don't read them. This has happened to me so many times. Like, I'll buy the series and then it'll be like a year before I get to it. So the whole thing is just sitting there and I'm just not reading it, but it's like I own it, which is good, but I just have no time to read it. So it's a problem. Fact number six is I also have a problem that I'll buy the first book in a series and I intend to read it, and then I don't, and then the second book comes out and I'll be like, oh, this might spike me on if I buy the second book to read the first one, and then it doesn't happen, and then the third book comes out and I'm like, oh, get the third one, and then it'll end up with me with like 6 books, and it's been 6 years and I have not read any of the books in the series. This has happened to me quite a few times. Like, I mean, with the Talon series, I bought the first one and then I saw the second one and then I've bought the third one. Alice in Zombieland, I've done the exact same thing. It's just an issue I have. Fact number 7 is that I prefer paperbacks more than I prefer hardbacks, and it's just because I like the way paperbacks feel when I'm reading. Hardbacks are so heavy, and it's like they only do this. Paperbacks, you can bend the shit out of them and it's great, but I do really like the way that hardbacks look. So I'd love to have all hardbacks because they look better, but it's like paperbacks feel better. So it's like look to feel, and it's a battle for me. It's a real battle. Fact number 8 is I hate it when covers of books change. It's like, why do you need to change them? It's stupid. Like, you should just stick to one cover and go all the way through the series, not just have different cover changes. Or if you do the first book, then you have a cover change, but then you don't do another cover change for the first book. So it's like you have to go from different cover to different cover, and you're just like, what? Why? Why do you do that? It's stupid. Fact number 9 is that I really hate it when books have different sizes too. Like, the first 4 in a series can be this standard size, and then like they go like this for the last 2. Happened to me with the Mortal Instruments, happened to me with so many series with like a trilogy. The first 2 are normal and then the last one's bigger, and it's just like, why? But it also annoys me too. Sometimes I'll have series where I have really big books and then it goes to smaller, and I'm just like, why can't everything be a consistent size? Problem with paperback, always different heights happen with paperback. Hardback's always set scale. But seriously, it doesn't annoy me as much as covers though if I have a series where I've got the first one and then the next one's a different cover and the next one's a different cover. But height, I'm sort of getting a handle on, but it still annoys me. Fact number 10 is I don't think I've ever DNF'd a book, and I don't think I ever will. It is a problem I have that I have to finish what I read, because I want to get my full money's worth out of what I buy, so I have to read the books that I have to read it, because it's still stupid to finish reading a book and then just have it sitting there and not having my money's worth out of it. And it just happens. That's why it took me so long to read the miniatures, because I didn't like it, but I was like, you're gonna finish it because it's just what you do, Abby. You finish the book because you have to. But yeah, I finished it, but it's just this problem I have. Fact number 11 is I've never read the Harry Potter series. I thought I'd just add this in here because it seems like a crime to have not read that series, but it's just I never grew up reading it. I mean, I could have, but it's like I was at the stage where like the movies were out and I was just watching the movies, and I read, but I didn't read as much as I thought I would. I even tried to read it and I got through 3 pages and I was like, no. But it's just one of the big series that I haven't read. Fact number 12, get the right number, is that I built my bookshelves with my dad all by myself. They're not, no one installed them, we built them ourselves, and they're so awesome, and I spent so much money to build them, but it's so worth it because they're amazing. Fact number 13 is that I don't make monthly TBR videos because I just feel like it's too much pressure to choose what I'm reading. I don't mind doing TBRs for readathons because it's like it's only a week that I'm thinking about it, and it's like challenging myself, but I feel like I would make myself try and read too much in the month and I'd start panicking, and if I've changed my mind on what I wanted to read, it would just annoy me, so I just don't make them. Fact number 14 is that I'm in the middle of 29 series, and I mean in the sense that I've read, like there's 29 series on my bookshelves that I haven't finished, and it's fun because like half of them are because the next book or the last book in the series hasn't been published yet. Some of them it's just because I haven't owned all the books, and some I do own all the books, and it's just like, yeah. But I'm in the middle of quite a few series. Fact number 15 is I really like collecting lights and little trinkets to put on my shelves. You probably can't see it now, but I have like roses, love hearts, lanterns. Oh wait, can you see the lanterns? Lanterns. I have like stuff here, like I have an A. I have little trinkets all over the place, and I really like just putting that kind of stuff on my shelves because it makes it look so pretty, and I love it. Action number 16, let me get that, 16, is that I've had a book dedicated to me, and it is this bad boy right here, The Redemption of Rico D'Angelo by Michelle Douglas. And Michelle Douglas is actually my auntie, so I have an auntie that writes, and it's awesome. And as you can see right there, it says, to my wonderful niece Abby, who loves books as much as I do. I'm in the book. It's got my name on it. I love it. It's so cool having that. Fact number 17 is that I've only been to 2 book signings in my life, and it was really fun to meet an author. I actually met Kaz Delaney, who's the author of Dead Actually, and it was really cool, and she was really nice, and because she's my auntie's friend, she like made really nice books. Like she signed my books really nice, and I like hugged her, and it was so cool because I was like, oh my god, I'm meeting an author. So much fun. Number 18 is that I love book to movie adaptations. Most of the time I really love the films, even though pretty much all of them will be inaccurate and not exactly to the plot. I just love seeing my characters come to life, to see this, like the world being actually brought to life, and just knowing it's so awesome, and to watch it and be like, this book was like 5 days worth of reading in 2 hours, and it's great. Fact number 19, I'm having such trouble doing this, is that I bulk buy colouring books and then I don't actually have time to colour them. It's a problem because I have a stack like this big, and I just buy them or I get them from work, and I'm always like, yeah, colouring books, I'll totally do it. And I haven't done colouring for like months because I have no time. It's like a problem because I have so many and I don't have time to colour them, and it's like, yeah. Fact number 20 is that I actually write stories or novels on a website called QuoteV, and it's really fun because I love writing. I don't think I've actually mentioned this on my channel. I don't know why. It's never come up that I actually do write stories. I have some stories that are 200 pages long, some that are like 150 or 100, but I have just so many little things, like a few different things on there. I also do book reviews, but I will warn you, these are spoilery reviews just because I really, like, it's more of a diary for me to write like my thoughts about things. But if you want to check this out, I've got the link below to my website on QuoteV, and you can check me out and you can follow me if you want, but it's just where I like to write like little stories and stuff. Fact number 21 is I have a bad habit of getting lipstick on my books when I do book reviews, and will you understand how I do this? I have lipstick on and I'll be talking and I'll be like this, I'll get it on my face and I'll be like, and then it'll be like smeared everywhere, and I'll be like, ah. So I haven't actually been wearing lipstick lately, and it's not because of that, it's just because I don't know why I'm not wearing lipstick at the moment, but seriously, it's just like, it's a bad habit that I get it like all over the spot, and I'm just like, yeah. Fact number 22 is the worst book borrowing experience I've had has been from my own dad. It's because he borrowed my Maze Runner books and he was reading them, and then every single book came back with a different food item on it. Like, one came back with like spaghetti sauce on it, another one had jam on it, and like another one had Vegemite on it, and I was just like, oh my god, Dad, you are like my dad, you're not meant to be messing up my books. So it's like, I've actually had a pretty good time, because when I like let friends borrow my books, they do take pretty good care of them, and if not, they just buy them themselves. But it's just like, it's funny when it's under your own roof that it happens. Fact number 23 is that I prefer print books over ebooks, and that is just because I like having books in the physical form and just being able to open them and feel them and just have fun with it. And I do have ebooks, so like on the iPad that is shared between like my whole family, and on my phone I have ebooks as well that I like to read if I don't have a book with me, or if I just want to read the stories, but I prefer print. Fact number 24 is that the only graphic novels I've read have been the Twilight ones, which was for the first book, and it was like parts 1 and 2, and it was really great at the time because like I'm a total Twilight fan, and it's like I die every time I used to like seriously have like, I was just so obsessed with that series. But I have only read 2 graphic novels, and I don't know why. It's just I've never been into graphic novels, and I really want to get into it, but they're so expensive and I don't have the money to buy the graphic novels. But I do have Nimona, is that right? That I really want to read soon, and I hope I do get to it soon. And lastly, fact 25 is that I use the same bookmark all the time. I don't even know why. It's just I get bookmarks, but I just use this one bookmark that is just like the bay of the bookmarks. I'll show you the bookmark. So this is it right here, and it is just a crocheted bookmark that my great aunt made me, and it's got beads on it, and it's pretty, and it just sits in the book like this, and it's like, and then you put it there, then you close the book, and then the book has got it in. See, now you can see the next book that I'm going to be reading. I'm going to die. I need to read this before the film, but I'm going to die reading this. But it's just cute, and it sits there like this, and it's like so nice. And even though I have quite a few of these bookmarks, and if I'm reading like multiple books at a time, I'll have like one bookmark in each of the books. But the book that I'm reading at the time has that one in it. It's my obsession. Anyway guys, that is my 25 bookish facts about me. I hope you learned some more about like me and my reading and just how I am as a booktuber or a reader. And thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye!